Against it. I'll go that way. I just want to shoot this. Keep going. no, keep going.
Take a shot. Is this your feeling or something?
Yeah. No, it's nothing we can help. But Ed Sheeran leaked on our side.
We're not. With all this black cheating and everything, is there nothing we can do?
That was far too late.
Yeah, but there's that space in the
He needs to go home and get his double duvet out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he's doing. Take down one of those tents.
I think so. Much better than that, that's for sure.
How are we doing?
Nice, mate. All right, darling. Man, she does do great massages. She fucking does, man.
He's having like a massage.
Well, I did sports injuries. Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah, that was fabulous.
So you remembered it, and that was It's a bit like a chameleon. He changes his look. It reminds me of like Zach, who used to do. He's still like it's
not.
So,
Yeah. I mean, if you look at him like in the Notebook, to Barbie and all those kind of things, and you look at it, it's really
No, don't listen to the don't take the sound.
Because I just really struggle, but this year I'd have really struggled to choose between them. They're so good. But I hope what we're doing tonight is a celebration, so everybody will feel good about it.
And this isn't the first event. You've had a couple of parties and stuff going on already.
Yeah.
How do people take to kind of the BAFTA hospitality and being in London?
Well, we try and be as friendly as we can at BAFTA. And last night we had the nominees party at the National Gallery. I think it's really important that we also BAFTA celebrates some of the great cultural institutions in London. So being at the National Gallery, which we were last year, for our TV nomination events, we were at the Tate Britain. So I'd really love to keep doing that, especially for American visitors. Because, I mean, just being able to have an elegant evening in the National Theatre. There's a Caravaggio over your shoulder and there's a Monet over there, and it's amazing. So, yes, it's been really, and we like to be warm and welcoming at BAFTA. So, yeah.
Is there anything that would surprise you, or do you already know all the surprises that are going to happen?
Well, I don't know who the winners are. They won't tell me because I'm like a leaky colander. You know, I never be able to keep it to myself. So, will we have some surprises? We're bound to, yeah, we're bound to. I mean, there is some front runners, you know, Oppenheimer, Barbie, they've got, you know, quite a haul of nominations, all of them. But there's 38 films in the running, so, you know.
Oppenheimer, we've been calling it.
Oppenheimer.
Kind of sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm really impressed that Barbie and Oppenheimer have stayed because they came out so early in the season. Often those films, you know, they don't maintain their momentum, but they have, which is very deserving for those films. But yeah, I'm thrilled.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for talking to us.
Oh, thank you. Hope you enjoy it yourself.
Yeah,
okay,
thank
bye-bye.
you very much. See you later.
Okay,
Jane, hi. Jane Millichuk, the chief executive of BAFTA, of course. It's your big day today. How are you feeling? Now open. I mean, fantastic group of films that you've got.
I know. I mean, these are embarrassing occasions. I mean, I'll say this everywhere. I mean, absolutely phenomenal variety this year. And when we released our long list of revenue, I mean, it's just watch 10 films this year, watch those 10 films. You know, it's great to see indie films standing on the side with studio films, really juicy films like Past Lives, great swimming episodes like that. I mean, it's just
I mean, one of the sort of satisfying elements of this as well is in the face of adversity. It's been such a challenging year in terms of cinema chains struggling, in terms of productions having to climb to a wall because of the US strikes. Does it feel like hopefully in 2024 we're going to be saying
well, I think the screenings do go through those ups and downs and ebbs and flows, and we go through some very difficult times. But I think the screenings are really good on the whole. And there's a lot of work in production right now, so I just hope that
comparing and contrasting what you guys are not nominated to the Oscars as well, which is the other big one. Things like the soup and getting no nominations at Oscars, all Burns got a lot of representation here, and also Corrin nominated for Best Actress. It's great for different isn't it?
Yeah, I was talking to my friends today, like Man Plus, and we were celebrating differences actually. We really were. And some films just have a pretty quiet presence in the States, are much bigger here. And some films don't do it. That's not to say it doesn't. But no, I think it's really very important.
And we're expecting a lot of the stars from stateside to turn over. Do you know who's officially on the list?
Oh, we saw that last night.
Any of them have hangovers?
Most of them. We're going to cocktail.
Have a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for talking to us, Jane. It's a very exciting day, particularly for Hello,
Sarah.
Really good to see such a star. Thank you very much. Back to our special Sunday. Make sure it's now open. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Giddy.
Good, not too bad.
It's been a long year, a tough year for a lot of people, and we're hitting all the season.
Right, must be.
And such variety of storytelling. It's absolutely cool. I'm really.
Yeah, and she's also got 10 minutes show from Victoria and Elba.
Yes, of course, yes.
We're in to cover that as well.
That's something to tweet to about.
I think the audience is really touching, and I think it is.
My many scraps of
We've seen, I like this I'm old school. I don't think this is new. And I think, and if you look at certain interests as well, that's not quite human. I mean, that is a brilliant quiet study of reality. But it's lovely. It's unique. It's standing alongside Barbie, which is just delicious. So I couldn't be happier because we've got great storytelling, a huge variety of storytelling perspectives, and I think that is enriching public content.
Best director category. It's got a little bit of tension. Of course it was such a huge one. I know that none of those directors have won. So that's exciting to see. Greta Gerwig nomination.
Amazing. I love them so much. I know.
I mean, director category has got a little bit of tension. Of course it always does. It's a huge
Yeah.
and I know that none of those directors have won before, so that's exciting to see.
Yeah.
That. Of course, Greta Gerwig, you mentioned Barbie, didn't get a nomination in that category. We'll talk about that. Nor is Barbie up for best film. Do you see that as a snub or?
No, I know. I mean, Barbie has quite a few nominations, as we know. It's a brilliant film. The BAFTA voters, we don't rig the votes. We encourage all of our members to watch as widely as possible. We encourage our members to vote outside their comfort zone, outside their echo chamber, and then we have a very fair process. We can't tell what's going to bubble up to the top for the nominations. I'm really pleased the Barbie team are here, and I'm really pleased they're nominated. It's very deserving, and I think we're going to have a great night. So, yeah. Well, it's something we've been looking at for a long time at BAFTA. I mean, we are an awards body. We're not producing the films. But what we did a couple of years ago was, for the long list, we ensured that we have gender parity of male and female directors. We don't do any further interventions at nominations, but that was an attempt for us to get more women filmmakers in front of our voters. And it is a fact that a lot of women filmmakers are currently making smaller movies. That's what's getting financed, And so it's really important for us to get those movies in front of our voters, get those movies in front of the public, and then we might have some progression in terms of, more big studios backing great directors like Greta. So, we're on a journey. And the talent's there. The talent is out there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're right.
And if you look at the most outstanding British film this year and outstanding debut, there are some brilliant women directors in that list. So, long may that continue. Yes, there are. I know. We've got Sophie Ellis-Bextor and Hannah Waddingham, and David Tennant is an absolute hoot. He is really, really funny and gorgeous and warm. And I was in rehearsal earlier, and we've got another little star turn for you. A very little star turn. That's all I'll say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Guessing.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Enjoy your night. Thank you for your time.
Well, thank you. Nice to see you. Bye. Bye.
Can you see any other camera gestures, or is it only those two things you can see, or can you see any other camera gestures?
Thank you very much. So much. See, I just want in fact, I always there's already been some events going on. How has everything been going? Is everyone enjoying the British experience?
I think so. The nominees party went really well yesterday. We have it in the National Gallery, so you're surrounded by incredible artworks, old masters, but you're with the latest generation of cinematic storytellers at the same time. It just couldn't be a better start to the weekend.
And what are you most looking forward to? I mean, you must know some bits of the ceremony, some secrets that we don't know yet.
I am really looking forward to Hannah Waddingham's performance. I know what that's going to be, and I know it's incredibly special. So I think that's going to blow people's socks off in the room, but also hopefully at home on the BBC. And I'm also looking forward to our new host, David Tennant. He was amazing in rehearsals yesterday. He took it up another notch in rehearsals this morning. So I think everybody's going to be really entertained.
And I know Barry is nominated, and therefore he should get to sit and enjoy the evening. But, you know, Murder on the Dance Floor is going to be performed.
It is going to be performed. I don't know. We're not going to force him to stay in his seat. Let's see what happens. Hopefully he will keep his clothes on in this version, though.
I love that. And what do you think about the winners? Do you think there'll be any surprises? Because obviously it's a really long list of films this year. A lot of different films are nominated. Are you expecting to see some surprises?
For me, BAFTA night is always surprising. We have 38 different nominated films, and it's such a tough year. Every year the bar just gets higher and higher and higher, from incredible debuts to outstanding British films to some of the biggest kind of franchise movies out there. Everything is surprising. The one I really love, though, is in the director category. None of the directors have ever won before, so whoever takes that mask home will be taking it home for the first time. So hopefully that's a surprise no matter what happens.
Really, isn't it? Because it's Christopher Nolan. And
exactly. Yeah. It just shows you how tough it is. Even Christopher Nolan hasn't won a Best Directing BAFTA yet, but we might see if that happens tonight.
Excellent. Thank you very much. We'll have a lovely night. Nice to see you.
You too. Thank you. I love it.
May I introduce you to Sarah Pott, who's the chair?
Hello, what a great suit. We should stand together.
And I think you were at the makeup thing. Yes, I saw you.
Absolutely, I was.
Yeah. Nice to see you. How are you enjoying it so far?
Oh, what an amazing weekend! I mean, it is extraordinary. You know, the nominees' drinks were at the National Gallery last night, and to see so many of the nominees there, chatting with each other, all having a great time in such a glorious and beautiful setting, that was a really good kick-off to the weekend, and today just feels really exciting.
Are there any kind of cliques starting to develop? Two films kind of all hanging out together?
No, I think everybody's working that room and chatting to each other. And what you also forget is that, for actors, they, have such admiration for their fellow actors, and some of them they haven't met. So again, an environment like this is a chance for them to meet each other and get to know each other, which is fabulous.
I'm always intrigued to know if collaborations come out of
you wonder, don't you?
Yeah,
I'd like to think they did.
I think so. Yeah. It's a nice, friendly atmosphere, lots of nominee events. By the time it comes to the ceremony, everybody knows each other, so it's like a kind of a class of.
And I think that is, you're so right. The overwhelming sense that I'm getting is this one of real positivity and just the celebration of filmmaking and the celebration of cinema going. And I think that feels really, really good from a BAFTA perspective, because that's part of what we're here to do.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
And you.
So many things. What do you think about the length? Yep. We've got.
Hello! This side of the line.
I hope you got that on camera. That's good. I'll let you take it.
From Navalny, who also documentary is huge. His son last year.
Yeah, obviously Navalny's death is incredibly sad. We're really, really proud that they won the BAFTA for that film last year, and that particularly the documentary category does celebrate really bold voice and important issues in the world. And so we're really pleased that that was celebrated, and we will mark that this evening, I think, as well. And it's amazing, the Navalny documentary is available on BBC iPlayer, so people can watch it now if they didn't see it when it was a big winner in the award season last year. You can watch that and understand that important story. But filmmakers are incredibly bold storytellers. They will bring their voices to the evening, and we are here tonight to celebrate everybody's achievements, and that's what we'll be focusing on.
You said it would be celebrated tonight. Will there be something part of the ceremony that's linked to the Navalny death?
I don't think I'm allowed to say it, but I think we're going to, off the record, that he's going to be mentioned in the documentary category when we do that bit. But I think I don't think I'm allowed to say it. Sorry, I'm not warmed up enough.
And in terms of the big acting categories, of course, Emma Stone has been a big winner at the Globes. I don't know. I'm expecting anything different. Obviously, British voters sometimes go a different way. I don't know. Who do you think might be speaking this big acting category?
I cannot tell this year. It's always so hard. But yeah, we do. Often Britain really has. We work so closely with Hollywood, but we are the British Academy. We have a distinctly British voice at the same time. So I think we'll just see what happens this evening. And the nominees being in the room is the big celebration for me, and we get to celebrate all of their work in the clips that we'll see during the award ceremony.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Honestly, that's the question you would need to ask.
Depending how busy it is, he'll be here this way. I'm not that tall. Yeah. Could be like a down camera. Hello.
Hello there.
Thank you very much. Yes. I shouldn't say tiring, but it's extraordinary. I mean, beginning with actually the actors' strike in September, and I worked on Poor Things, and I was asked to kind of do more than usual because behind the camera stuff was important, and then the Zone of Interest from sort of October. A lot of travelling. I have so many air miles now. They pretty much let me fly the plane.
Just tell me a little bit about your Zone of Interest. Obviously, the sound is very important in any film, but I feel like even more in this film. It's its own character. Is that how you thought of it, and how did you go about the subject matter working out to do?
Yeah, it is difficult, and really when John gave me the script, I came to the quick realisation that I had to become an expert on what Auschwitz sounded like, because in that time period, because it really is, it's a period in time that we wanted to represent very accurately and with responsibility to the victims and survivors. So I spent a lot of time reading witness testimony and understanding events that happened there, and having to create a document that gave me a Bible to kind of understand how to recreate those sounds, because The Zone of Interest is really a film where there are two soundscapes going on. There's one where there's a family drama and it's very pleasant, and that's what you look at, and coming over the wall is a horrorscape, and it's an awfully violent film, and you never see anything. But what we do is we use our collective knowledge of that period in time in history to draw pictures in your head with awful sound, and so I'm sorry about that, but that's how it works. Yeah.
That must have been really hard to switch off.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it really has been, and I was really lucky though, because I got to work. I had a 2-month break where I went and mixed Poor Things, and that gave me enormous catharsis and a lot of fun. So that was good. But yeah, it's. I'm just really glad the story's being told, because it's saying, humans did this to humans, and let's avoid that in the future if we can. So yeah, I mean, my needs are way less important than that, and I'm glad that we've got the film out. So yes.
It's Kathy.
My wife,
yeah.
Kathy Byrne.
Yes, wife. Hi.
Johnny Byrne, and I usually go by sound designer, but it's also supervising sound editor, which is in charge of sound, and re-recording mixer, which is mixing it, slightly fader stuff. So those.
Yeah, he does a lot.
Yeah.
Really great answer.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Molly.
Hi
Molly, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. Are you having... Sorry, are we okay? So here we are, BAFTA red carpet.
Woohoo!
How does it feel? What does it mean to just be a nominee at BAFTA?
Yeah, it's crazy to be here. I mean, we never dreamt of this day coming around, and yeah, it just feels so special to celebrate it with all of our team.
And an important film. It's a coming of age movie. It explores, the difficulty that young people go through, the journey that people have been through, or younger people are about to go through. Why was that the story that you wanted to bring to life?
Yeah, I think it's not told on screen in a way that we recognise as people that have been affected by it, and I wanted to talk to everyone that's gone through it and make them feel seen. And I think it's crazy how many people have felt seen by it. I think not many women don't recognise themselves in the characters, and so yeah, it's been mad.
Mia's up for Rising Star. You're one of your cast members. That's super exciting. She's amazing in this film.
Yeah.
What would she like to work with, and what do you think of her chances?
Yeah, she's a superstar, man. Win it or not today, she's a star for me, and I'm just so proud of what she's achieved.
Molly, there's only one female in the directing category this year. This
no way.
Round. Yeah, right. Exactly. How do you feel about that? Do you think this is a moment where we need to push more diversity when it comes to our filmmaking, the talent behind the camera, those director positions?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think there were so many amazing films made by women this year. Is it Justin True? Yeah. And it's a shame that they're not represented more in that category, for sure.
Yeah. Enjoy your night.
Thank you so much.
Come with me. I did. I've just got somebody else doing as well. Okay. No worries. Yeah, I mean, the biggest challenge is it's your background, so you really know what it's going to be. It's completely different. And for us, it was really important to create new characters and things that we haven't seen before. So it was
Hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Good. Yeah,
Yeah. Exciting.
Such
Yes.
joyful.
Thank you.
And I just wonder, like, writing this film, how was that experience? And I see you laughing the whole time.
How did I kind of arrive at it?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a love story, honestly, and a bit of a memory play, but I sort of was like minding my own kind of childhood, my adolescence, and it's kind of a tribute to my mom and my uncle and my dad in a way, so, and I'm the awkward, sort of vaguely alienated adolescent, but it was sort of like kind of reaching back in my memory and writing about those prep school days and trying to like basically embrace the humor and the heroism of my uncle and the joy of growing up with some of the difficulty as well.
Yeah, sure. And obviously we see Alexander Payne and Peter Hutton working together again. Was that always the plan?
Always the plan. Very much so. I mean, it was very much from the second conversation, would you write this for Paul Giamatti? And my answer was absolutely. Well, how could you not? I mean, he's a genius. So it was a privilege to write for him. I cut it for him like a suit. I tailored it to him. Bless you. I hope so. I think so. He deserves it. I think he's a brilliant actor. I think he's arguably the finest actor of his generation. So I really hope that happens tonight.
How's the whole team sound this season?
It's thrilling. I mean, we're all behind it because we love the movie so much, and we actually really love each other. It's a great, very collegial team of folks. You know, Dom, Paul, Davine, Alexander, we all kind of we really like each other, and so it's a pleasure to be traveling together and celebrating together, and just out here enjoying the response to our picture. Thank you so much.
But it's really exciting. It's been a long journey to get here, so it's a nice way to finish the journey.
Yeah, just tell me about the journey of getting the film made. To get an idea off the ground. It's so much in itself.
Yeah. Raising the money, always. Finding amazing kids is hard, but we got lucky. What was difficult? I don't know.
Theo is the producer, so has a much harder job than me. I just get to be arty on set, and he gets to deal with all the stress. So it's easy for me, hard for him. Yeah. But you get to have fun. Yeah. Theo's struggling. Theo's stressing. Yeah. I feel like it's partly already been done, just like this year in film and what female filmmakers have done, and I don't know that this is all incredible, but what Barbie has done at the box office, and that's a female filmmaker, so it does feel like it's going the right way, and we've got incredible female directors everywhere. So smashed the box office. I'm sure she's doing all right. Made a lot of money, didn't they? So yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I mean, we've been on our film came out more than a year ago at Sundance, so it's not like some people who came out like 3 months ago, but definitely they're always getting nominated. It was the same with the BAFTAs. It brings new awareness, so yeah, it's been great.
I'm really proud about this success.
An extra pressure. We were telling the story of people that we met, that we knew. They are like family to us right now because they were all along the process supporting us, helping us. That increased the commitment of the storytelling. But it's been great. I mean, they saw the film, they love it, and they have been great supporters.
Great, and obviously getting yourself a BAFTA nomination in the film, not in the English language category. A really diverse category this year. Maybe I could ask for you to give an answer in Spanish, if you like.
An answer in Spanish, okay.
What does that mean to you to get that nomination and be in that group?
Bueno, es realmente muy especial estar por primera vez nominado en los BAFTA en una categoría además muy complicada porque compiten todos los films de todo el mundo. Realmente la competencia es muy grande y en ese sentido estar aquí nos hace todavía más felices. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
One more. Heartbreaking film. First of all, the award season, it's intense. So Adventure's doing really well here, also over in America. How have you found this whole journey and what's been the benefit of being nominated?
I think it's so great that this unique piece of art is recognized and that so many people watch the movie, and the nominations worldwide now for the BAFTAs, for the Oscars, for example, helps us to that people recognize the movie exists, and I hope that many people watch the movie now and think about, take a breath and think about their own decisions now in these political difficult times. And it's so great. The success is surprising in a way, but it's overwhelming in a way, but it makes me proud, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this project.
People are thinking of it's a Holocaust film.
Yes.
You know, we're seeing something different, like you're being positioned with the Nazi family. Could you just speak to what it is that is different, what audiences get, what insight they get from this?
Yeah, I think the difference is, for me personally, it's a movie about us. It's a movie that there's a darkness in all of us, and we have to be aware of this darkness, and we have to be aware what decisions we make, even in these difficult times. And I think this is a modern movie. It reflects that we are capable to ignore, compartmentalize ourselves, and now we have to our eyes needs to be open, our ears needs to be open. We have to listen, we have to look to the world, and we have to use our voice to protect freedom and peace in our society.
Sorry, I don't speak German, but could you give me one answer in German? In terms of the successful film, I know you're not personally nominated. Gillian is nominated. How did you? What kind of has that journey been like in Germany?
Für mich ist es großartig, dass der Film so wahrgenommen. I talk in German. Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. Für mich ist es großartig, dass der Film so wahrgenommen wird in der Welt und dass er so eine Aufmerksamkeit bekommt. Das war, als wir den Film gedreht haben, nicht wirklich ersichtlich. Wir haben gemerkt, es ist ein besonderer Film, aber dass er jetzt 9-mal für die BAFTAs nominiert ist, 5-mal für die Oscars, das ist wirklich großartig, weil somit sehr, sehr viele Menschen auf der Welt merken, realisieren, dass der Film existiert, und ich hoffe, dass sie alle ins Kino gehen, den Film sehen und über ihr eigenes Leben nachdenken, denn es ist kein historischer Film, es ist ein Film über uns und über eine bittere Wahrheit, die wahrscheinlich immer in uns bleiben wird. Thank you.
Go back there that way. No, where you up? And back up. There you go.
Yes, I remember. How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Stunning.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I know you've had time for everyone to see it a little bit, but still, being here, being at the event, what is it like?
Just mental in every way, shape and form. Like a dream come true, and kind of just getting to be here is like, I keep having to check myself and be like, is this real? Are we still dreaming? But no, we're here. We're actually here.
And do you think it's already had a benefit in terms of the number of people who've seen your movies? Because that's what's important to me is the work, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the main thing out of all of this is just hopefully getting to talk about the film more, and hopefully more people will therefore get to see it. So that's the main thing, and yeah, it has so far had that effect, which has been all we could ask for, really.
I was just chatting to Molly, your director.
Yeah,
lovely.
we got ready together, so I did lose her on the way.
Will you be celebrating after together?
Oh, of course. We're always hanging out, probably too much.
That's perfect. She was just talking about the reason for wanting to do this film, kind of showing young people's experience, real experience. Was it intense on set? Was there any did you feel any of those kind of pressures, or actually like, no, we want to do this?
We had an intimacy coordinator from before we even stepped on set, before when we started rehearsals in London. We had an intimacy coordinator which took the pressure away immediately. We were this whole family and unit on set the whole time, so it kind of felt like we're all in this together. It never felt like it was kind of on one person's shoulders to tell this story. We all knew we wanted to do it, we all knew we wanted to do it justice, and we knew the importance of it. So yeah, I think we all just were fully giving everything we had to it, and I think that's why we got to make something so special.
Do you think you're going to put it back yet?
Not yet. I'll go on the humper one and let you know.
Did you get to go to a suite and get dressed and stuff first?
Oh, we got dressed.
And straight ahead, please. Straight ahead of you. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, amazing. It's really crazy. I think we thought it was such a sort of individual movie that I don't think we thought everyone would love it the way they do. So we're just happy.
I mean, we love the favourites, so maybe it's kind of a winning formula. You know, you've got a team there that works on it.
Yeah. I mean, we all get on really well, and Yorgos, a lot of us are back. You know, obviously Emma, but also Robbie Ryan and Nadia, and editors, and so yeah, it is like a family kind of operation now.
It feels like we've got so many different films nominated.
Yeah.
A real range.
Yeah, it's great.
By the way, I think we really say pumpkin
I haven't heard that. That's funny.
Is that exciting?
Yeah.
What does that speak to in terms of what audiences are actually wanting to?
Yeah, I think everyone in the business is a bit like, people want movies that are interesting and different and not like what they've been served up before. They want to be surprised and don't know what they want, so you have to kind of come up with very creative, fun movies, you know.
Have you seen the team today? Have you seen Emma? Is she thinking, yep, acceptance speech ready?
I haven't seen Em today, but no, I'm sure she's ready. She's used to this thing.
Yeah, she's a winner from before.
It's true.
Definitely.
It's true.
And just in terms of like new people seeing your film, the conversation that you hope maybe
I think we just hope that people feel like, this is a unique cinema experience, and it says something about the world and people's experience, and maybe we shouldn't try to control each other so much.
The final question, a lot of talk about intimacy coordinator, and I know Emma has been asked about it.
Yeah, of course.
It's come out really strongly. Exactly what I wanted to do with this film.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a line that we need to kind of tread when it comes to protect our stars, which is really important,
yeah.
and also still
Yeah, I think the innovation of the intimacy coordinator has been a welcome sea change in the business on every level, because it makes everyone feel safe and everyone has a voice, and I think that has changed everything. And I think with our film in particular, Emma's a producer, and she drove what she wanted it to be, and and that's her having agency over herself as an artist and as the film as what she wanted it to be.
Today has been really wild. I don't know. I haven't registered the fact that I'm here yet, and I'm kind of trying to understand where I am. And I feel really excited, but I'm really also nervous to be around all these people. And we'll see.
Anyone that you're like, you might quite like to just have a chat, get some advice, sit next to you.
There's so many people. It's probably like the unexpected people too. It's like the sound designer and the editors and I don't know. I get really excited in people's process, so I'm excited to talk to some of those people. And,
one of the conversations this year has been around Barbie, and I feel like getting a best director nomination, which is what people are talking about. Are there enough female directors? There's only one up for best director.
Yeah.
How have you found? Are there enough female filmmakers? Is it hard?
I mean, it's definitely difficult. I constantly am questioning myself. It's not just... I'm constantly questioning myself. I'm constantly battling with my own kind of sense of insecurities. And then also on top of that, you're in rooms with predominantly men a lot of the times, and that can be really difficult. And then just thinking about your stories that you want to tell, and it is very difficult. But at the same time, along this journey, I've had a few women directors that have also kind of been going through the press tour with me, and they've all got incredible films. So yeah.
For anyone who's not seen Adjoa, why did you make this film?
I wanted to make this film because it was a personal story to me. I was thinking about mothers who are trying to mother their children while healing on their own, and then I was also thinking about children who are wondering why their parent can't parent them. So yeah, that's why.
Amazing. Just enjoy it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Before we talk about that, this day, this award season, this run, you're getting a nomination for the category that you're in, film in the English language. What does that mean to you to get that recognition?
¿Qué significa obtener este reconocimiento de la película, tener esta nominación de la película?
Sí, lo hermoso es saber que una película en español puede atravesar fronteras y puede llegar a un cine que normalmente no llega o a lugares que normalmente no llega, y eso hace que también se pueda ver masivamente. Es importante ese reconocimiento.
Yeah, it's incredible to see that a film in Spanish can really transcend borders and reach such a broad audience. It's wonderful to see that a film in Spanish can touch so many people.
And when you were making it, what those guys have to go through is tense. Was that hard to switch off from?
Fue difícil desconectar mientras rodeaban la película porque tenían que vivir episodios tan intensos.
No desconectabas, había algo de la bajada de peso que era parte de vos, que uno terminaba el rodaje y eso seguía contigo en el hotel, no terminaba, entonces uno no podía del todo desconectar, solo al final.
You couldn't switch off because losing weight was part of the film. When you finished filming for the day, you go back to the hotel, you were still hungry and losing weight, so you couldn't completely switch off until the filming was over.
Thank you so much. Have a nice food.
Yeah, of course. Yes. Thank you. Bye.
I have Chris and Gil, Chris and Phil, I talked to you. Okay, great.
One more.